Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Mirowitz Center program today. I'm going to turn it over to Stephen to introduce our special presenter.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Cohen. I'm responsible for special events at the Mirowitz Center. I'm delighted to welcome all of you. I get an opportunity to introduce and welcome many speakers, but it's not often that I get to introduce a colleague and friend. So I'm especially happy today to introduce Susan Kempainnen, who probably doesn't need a whole lot of introduction, as I'm sure many of you have already spoken with her or have met her as you try to register for Mirowitz Center programming, which is something that she's going to teach us all about today. Susan earned her BA from Tulane University in New Orleans and an MSW from Washington University in St. Louis. And before she joined the Mirowitz Center, she was a crisis hotline counselor for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline for 15 years, earning certifications in crisis counseling and compulsive gambling treatment. Susan was also a religious school teacher at Temple Israel for 20 years. We've worked very closely, so I can vouch. She loves skinny pop popcorn. She puts Tabasco on just about everything she eats. And when she's not working, she enjoys reading, learning, exercising, and she says napping too. What she didn't add was that if she doesn't get her steps every day, we all suffer the consequence. So we're delighted when she puts on those walking shoes and takes some time out. Susan is married with 2 sons and relishes spending time with her family. We welcome all of you and thank you again for joining us. Thank you, Susan.
Hi, everybody. And I think I know everybody on this program today. They're all familiar faces and people who I've talked to and I love. So, hi, Amy. thanks for being here. So, I'm going to walk you through a few features of our Mirowitz Center website today with a live demonstration. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go step by step. The Mirowitz Center website has some really terrific features. And so I'm very excited to show you today everything that you can do on our website. Please ask questions as we go. You can type it in the chat. You can unmute yourself and ask a question or raise your hand. I guarantee that everyone here today can benefit from what you don't understand. So please speak up and ask those questions. Also, after this presentation, Judy is going to email you some handouts. So feel free to take notes, but just know that there are also going to be handouts with pictures of everything that we discussed today, so that you can refer back to those when you want to register for programs in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, can everybody see the big Google icon? So the first thing that you're going to do when you want to visit our website is to open your web browser. So it could be Google Chrome, like what I have here. It could be Safari. It could be Internet Explorer. So you're going to see right here is where you're going to type in the search engine. So I'm going to put my clicker here, and I'm going to type Mirowitz Center and hit enter. Now you see all these things related to Mirowitz Center and also other Mirowitz organizations in the community will pop up. You're going to want to go here, mirowitzcenter.org. So I'm going to click on that. And you know that wheels are turning because you can see it spinning up there. So here is the website, your place to connect. And there is the beautiful Mimi Gold, who is also on our program. She is going to be the first picture you see when you open our website. So now I am going to scroll down. There's some information about the center. Up here are the different tabs. So we're in the home page, the tab that says home. Now you'll see if I move my cursor to each of these different headings, it underlines. That means that it's a live link. So if you click on any of these tabs, you will be able to open those different areas of the web page. So now I am going to go to classes and events because that is what most people want to know about here at the Mirowitz Center. You can see up here, wheels are turning again. And now we are in classes, programs, and events. So if I scroll down, you're going to see two different ways that you can go to our registration page. So you can click here, register now, and that's a live link. Again, it's underlined. Or you could click on this green button, which is our calendar. I'm going to take you through register now, but we're going to also go through the calendar. So you'll see both. So when I click on register now, this is our registration page. Now there is a direct website that you can, a direct link that you can click on to get directly to the registration page. So that is going to be in the handouts that are sent to you after the presentation. So you don't have to go through the website, but I did want to show you the website, and we're going to be going back there in a little bit because that's also how you see Zoom recordings, which I know many of you will want to do at a later date for programs that you've missed. So there are three different boxes here. We are going to focus on the attend box right here. You can see that there are all these different buttons. They're all live links because they light up when I bring my cursor over each of the buttons. So first, we're going to click on Site Calendar. This is our calendar for September. Now up here are arrows. You can toggle back and forth between months. So since September is almost over, this is the last day of September, and we want to check out what programs are coming up in October, I'm going to click this arrow right here. So now we are in October, and these are all the different programs available in October. You can see that when I hover my cursor over these programs, they have an underline to them. So those two are live links that you will be able to click on and access. So let's say that I would like to register for organ donation with Dr. Ying Lin. So when I bring my cursor over it, you can see that there is a description of the program. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and you'll see what happens. This is the activity detail for the program. So you'll see here the title, you'll see the date. It tells you when online registrations close, and that's usually going to be the day before a program begins by 5 p.m. And then here's the description. So let's say I've decided I want to go to organ donation. I want to get a Zoom link for organ donation. And you can also tell that it's a Zoom program because here where it says where, it says Zoom meeting. MC stands for the Mirowitz Center. So if you look up here, it says, be sure to log in first if you'd like to sign up for this program. Okay, so now up here are different buttons. Here's that login button. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. This is what you're going to see. So everything here at the Mirowitz Center is done by phone number. So I want to go ahead and register for this program. I'm going to put in my phone number. Then I'm going to click the green search button. So today I am Jane Doe. Now you see here it says not found, add yourself. So it's very possible, like Mimi and Michael, who are both on the call, maybe Michael wants to register for some different programs as Mimi. You can have more than one person attached to the same phone number. So if Michael and Mimi are both attached to the same phone number, there will be two buttons, one for Mimi and one for Michael. And you could pick whichever one is you. And so you can register for your own individual programming. So as I said, today I'm going to be Jane Doe. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Now I am back to that same original page with the activity program details. So you can see, remember it had to log in up here? That's gone because I'm logged in. So it doesn't need to give me a prompt anymore. This green button now says log out. That would be if you wanted to, if you were finished and you wanted to log out of the session. But I don't want to log out. I want to register. So now if you look at the bottom, all of a sudden something appeared that wasn't there before. Now there is a blue sign up button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So it's going to ask me if I want to proceed. So here's the program again. And it's saying, do you want to proceed? Very straightforward. Yes, I want to sign up. No, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. And you would click cancel, but I want to sign up. So I'm going to go ahead and click the green sign up button. So now you see up here, you are registered to attend this activity. Current status confirmed. That's how I know that I did it correctly and I am confirmed. Now let's say I wanted to check the calendar, my calendar, and see if it's on there. Up here, these buttons, I'm going to click on my calendar. As soon as you register for a program, it's automatically going to go to your own personalized calendar through the Mirowitz Center. So when I click on my calendar, I'm back in September. So I want to use these arrows up here. I'm going to toggle back and forth and go now to October. Look, there on the 13th, it says I am registered. And I could print this out and have a calendar at home with all of my own programs that I have registered to attend. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that signups page home page, because there are many different ways that you can sign up for programs, and it just depends on your preference, or it depends on how much information you know about the program. So now I'm going to go to Signups Home right here. I am now back at that original registration page. Now we had 3 boxes before, remember? Now we have a 4th box, the More box, which has the button Update My Profile. So now that I've logged in, I could update my profile. So if you move, you get a new cell phone number, a new email address, you can log in and change your information here so that everything is correct. So now we're going to go back to that attend box here. We just looked at the site calendar. Now let's say you want to register this way. You could click on this register button. And this screen is what's going to appear. So let's say you like certain categories of programming, but you don't know what's coming up in that relates to those areas. So let's say I'm a big arts and culture buff. These are all buttons. I'm going to click on arts and culture. So now these are all the programs that are coming up that relate to arts and culture. So this is a really cool one with Henry Chevet and Judy Newmark about the life and work of Tennessee Williams. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and show you what it looks like. So here's the dates and times. And here it says show description. So I can show you the description. I can click on that. And here's that same description that was in that activity detail page that we looked at before. And there is now, instead of a sign up button, you're going to see add to cart. It's just a different way that you can register. So I'm going to go ahead and click add to cart. Now here is my cart. So it's got all of the programs that I was registered for. Let's register for one more. So I am going to also register for Women in Art with Dale Share. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to add that to my cart. They're both in my cart. This red X button, that would be if you registered for something you didn't mean to, and so you want to cancel it. So, but I want to keep these. Now this is a 4-part series. Every Monday until January 17th. So if I click on this, because it says it's the 3rd Monday of every month, it's going to register me for all of those series, all those programs in the series. So now here's the checkout button, this yellow checkout button. I'm going to click on that. Then you're going to get to this page. So this has an order summary of everything that I want to register to attend and the fee, which there is no fee for these programs. They are all free. I'm going to click on this button here, save and proceed to final review. Here I am again. I'm ready to check out. I'm going to complete my order. Order complete. Thank you, Jane. So now if I go to that My Calendar again, toggle to October, you can see these other programs are now on my calendar. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Signups Home again, because I want to show you something else. Let's say you would like to look at a full list of all of the programs coming up. Or maybe you know the name of a program, but you don't know the date when it's going to be happening, but you know the name. If you click on all of our programs, these are all of our programs in alphabetical order. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up now. Let's say I want to go to this Herself program. This is going to be a really cool program, by the way, and I hope you all sign up. So I'm going to click on that, and we are back at this activity detail page again. So down here is the blue sign up button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign up by clicking that blue button. The other thing too, this here where it says add to my calendar, that would be your own personal calendar. So if you have your own Outlook calendar that's on your computer or on your phone, if you click add to my calendar, it will automatically sign up to your own personal calendar. That is different from my calendar that's up here for the Mirowitz Center. This is your Mirowitz Center calendar. This is your own personal calendar. But of course, if you add it to your own personal calendar, then, you know, a lot of times your phone or your computer will remind you of events and things that you have scheduled on your calendar. And then you can also coordinate different activities. So you could add it to your own personal calendar, and that can be very helpful. So now I'm going to go ahead and click that blue sign up button. Yes, sign me up. Okay, here's also that you could sign up first and then add it to your calendar. Either way, the add to my calendar button to add to your own personal calendar doesn't disappear. So now here I can see I am registered to attend this activity. Current status confirmed. So again, my calendar, there's that other program that's now, they're all on my own Mirowitz Center calendar. Now, if I go back to that Signups homepage, here, so we know what my calendar is. We've gone there a couple times. Here's my activities list. If you prefer to see things in a list form, you can click on that. And here are all your programs in a nice little list that you can print out and keep handy. So it just depends on how you like to remind yourself about upcoming events, how you like to be organized. You can do it in a list form, you can do it in a calendar form, you can do both. So now I'm going to go back again to the home page. So here we are. And there are some other different boxes here. This is if you would like to volunteer. We're not really having volunteer activities right now because the Mirowitz Center is only partially open, but there is a way that you can log on to volunteer for different programs when we have volunteer opportunities. You can also make a donation or a prepayment. And of course, here's that update your profile button. Does anybody have any questions about what I've done so far? Go ahead. Is that Marion? You can unmute yourself, Marion. I think that's Marion. Judy, can you give her a prompt?
Okay, my question is, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, are some of the programs recorded?
Yes, that's a really good question. So programs that we have that are ongoing programs are not recorded. So there are some programs that we have that meet monthly. So the Happiness Project, for example, that is not recorded. The Owner's Guide to Aging, that is not recorded. But all of our individual one-time programs are recorded. And that actually is an excellent segue because I am going to show you how to view previous Zoom recordings, because that is, after registration, that is the next most common question we get. I missed a program, I want to view it, how do I do it? So I am going to go back to the website. So here are the buttons. Remember, this is the registration page. I want to go back to that original website that I showed you. Okay, so here we're back to the beautiful Mimi Gold. And so up here, the different tabs to view Zoom recordings. And this sometimes, this is something that you have to know. It's not intuitive. Zoom recordings are under news and resources up here. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. So here's news and resources, and here are the subheadings under news and resources. So we have an Aging Ahead meal program. You could find out about that. You could learn about our exercise program. The Tech Tutor program is something that is new here, and that is in person. Here, Zoom recordings, and you can see when I moved my cursor over it, it became live. It's always been live, but now it's underlined. So now that means I could click on it and you'll see what happens. Okay. Here are our Zoom recordings. These are all of our previous recordings that have been loaded to the website. Okay, so let's say I missed this program with Dr. Wiles on cancer, which it was an excellent program, and I want to watch that. So here is the description. You'll see this button, read more, this green button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And now there's more information. You'll see down here to view the Zoom recording, click here. This is a live link. So I'm going to click here. And it's going to take you directly to the YouTube video so that you could watch it. Okay. Now I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to go back to this home page. Okay. If you are in this home page and let's say you just want to know like a few of the programs that are coming up that we're highlighting because we think they might be of special interest to people, you can scroll down. And here are some featured classes. So this one is beginning on Tuesday of next week. It's going to be every Tuesday beginning on October 5th at 10 a.m. It's the week that was with Harvey Gerstein and Sheldon Anger, and it's going to be a discussion about hot topics that happened the week before. So here's the RSVP. Here's an email for Judy. She's taking registrations for that program. But if you click here to RSVP online, click here. Lo and behold, we're back to that activity detail page for this particular program. And because I went to the website, it logged me out for safety reasons. We don't want information just sitting on people's computers. So I would have to log in again, but then I could register for the week that was with Harvey Gerstein and Sheldon Anger. So really that is how you sign up for programs in a nutshell and a tutorial of our website. What would you like me to do with the time that we have left? I can certainly show you how to do it all over again. If more than once, walking through it would be helpful. We could walk through it together and you could tell me what to do. I could also show you any other features on the website or the registration page that you find interesting. Does anybody have any feedback about what they would like to do next with our time?
If you would like, you could type in the chat box if you have a question, or raise your hand and Susan and I can pick on, make sure you open your mic.
Right.
May I ask a question?
Hi, Dad.
Unfortunately, my phone, you blanked out for me for a while. Would you show me again how to get in to the recorded sessions?
Absolutely. So here's the button for the web to get to the website. I'm going to click on the website button. Up here are the different subheadings. News and resources is where I'm going to go next. And if you scroll down, you see Zoom recordings right here. I'm going to click on that. And here are all the Zoom recordings. So let's say I want to, with the Cardinals doing well, we want to take a look at Ben Hockman's Zoom recording about Albert Pujols. I'm going to click this green Read More button. Here's the description. And again, here is where you would click. It's a live link. And if I click there, then I'm going to get to Ben Hockman's Zoom recording. And that's how you do it.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So now I'm going to show you another feature. Let's say you would like to register for a program, for an exercise class. Okay, so I'm going to go back to classes and events. Okay, so now I'm going to go to register now again. And I want to register, let's say, for Scott's Tai Chi class, which is probably one of our most popular classes. So let's do it through the site calendar this time. I'm going to go here. And September's over, so I'm going to go to that October calendar. Okay, so here's Scott's first class is on October 7th. You can see it's a live link. I'm going to click on that. Okay, so be sure to log in first if you would like to sign up for this program. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click that green login button right here. And I'm going to type in my phone number again. Okay, and so I'm Jane Doe. I popped up. I'm going to click on that. So here it's telling you the dates. When signing up, you will be added to all dates in the series. You can see that this class has a fee. So it's $5 a class. There are 4 classes. So your one-time fee is going to be $20. All right. So I want to register and add it to my cart. Okay, so now I'm here back at my cart again, and I want to go ahead and check out. So now this is all I want to do is Scott's Tai Chi classes. I'm going to click Save and proceed to final review. Pay now, because this one has a fee. Okay, so now I'm at a PayPal account. Now, if you have a PayPal account, it might take you to your own PayPal account that you have already on your computer. But I don't have a PayPal account. I'm going to click Pay with Debit or Credit Card right there. So you see wheels are turning. It's taking me. Now, I'm not going to put in, obviously, credit card information, but right here, it will take you to the right place where you can fill in your credit card number, the billing address, your contact information, your email, and then I'm going to click Pay Now, and it's automatically going to charge your credit card and send you a receipt and sign you up for all of the classes in October that Scott is teaching, the Tai Chi class that Scott's teaching in October. And that is how you will be able to pay for a class that has a fee. Now, if you do pay for a class with a credit card, it's going to show up on your credit card statement as Covenant Place Foundation, because that is the umbrella that oversees Mirowitz Center and Covenant Place. And so sometimes people get confused about that, but you've done it correctly if it says Covenant Place Foundation, even though you're signing up for a Mirowitz Center program. Okay, so now I'm going to X out of that. So my suggestion would be to just practice, practice, practice. And you can't do anything wrong, because if you sign up for a free program that you don't want to attend, no skin off your nose. And if you sign up for a program with a fee, you have to enter all that extra credit card information in order to charge it. So you're not going to do anything wrong. So no mistakes here. If you sign up for a class or program and you do not want to take it any longer, or there's a conflict and you can't attend, you're going to have to call me, or you're going to have to call Judy, and we will remove you from the class or program. You can't do that yourself. And the reason why is because we would rather have somebody get a link to a free Zoom program that they don't want to attend and just have them not attend, than have somebody think that they are registered for a program and not be, and not get the link that they need. So you can add yourself to classes, but to remove yourself, you call Judy or I, and we will take care of canceling you. So I'm also going to go back. Now I'm going to show you that direct link to the registration page. Let's say you didn't want to go through the Mirowitz Center website. This is more than you need. You just want to register for classes. So I'm going to X out here. Oops, I'm going to share the screen again. Oops, I'm going to have to open Google again. So okay, so now I'm going to share my screen. Can you all see the Google again?
Yeah.
So now I am going to show you the registration page. So if you go to, and type it here, oh, I have to put a dot between the T and the L-Y. So that is it right there. I'm going to click on that, and this is going to be in the handouts that are emailed to you. You could click on that and look where I am. I went directly to that registration page. I didn't have to go through the website and click on all those other links in order to get here. So that is really it in a nutshell. People get overwhelmed by the website, but really once you understand what to do, it's pretty simple, and it gives you prompts. Do you want to sign up? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And as I said, you can't make any mistakes. So please experiment with it. Now, all of you should, with login here, if you click that button, all of you, because you are here today, are in our system. So if you all go to our Mirowitz Center registration page and type in your phone number, you will pop up, because that is how we were able to send you the Zoom link and register you for today's program. So it should be pretty easy for you to start experimenting and testing the system. So does anybody have any other questions?
I'm not seeing any more, Susan, but
Well,
I think
thank you.
thank you, Susan.
Thank you very, very much for being here today. As I said, you can always call me with questions. My husband just said, "What is the internet?" He's going to get smacked around when I get home. Anyway, thank you all for being here today. And feel free to ask me any questions. You can email me, you can call me. I am happy to walk through this step by step with any of you and answer any specific questions that you have today or any day.
And also remember if you want to share the video, we recorded this program today. It will be on the website. And if you have a friend or someone that would like some information about how to register, you can direct them to the recording of today's program.
That's right. And also, you should be receiving an e-blast every week that Judy so wonderfully puts together for everyone. And it will have direct links for each of our programs that are coming up that are highlighted in the e-blast. And when you click on those live links, it will take you directly to that sign up page. So we try to make it as easy for you as possible. If you are not getting our weekly e-blast, please let Judy or I know, and we will make sure you get on the list so that you can start attending more of our programs. And we also, as I talked previously about briefly, we have the Tech Tutor program, and we have tutors who are here on Mondays from 1 to 3:30 p.m. They're amazing. Mimi's been here, Marion has come before. You can learn how to better use your technology. You can learn how to Zoom if you're not familiar with that, so that you can start attending our programs. We have some amazing programs that are in store.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Susan. Thank you, Susan. It was a good program. We really appreciate all of the wonderful information. And it may take a little practice to come up with more questions, but feel free to contact Susan or myself, or you can watch the recording. Did a great job, Susan. We really appreciate your time today. And thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Susan. Excellent, excellent discussion.
Thanks,
One of the best I've ever heard.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Susan.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks.